Hey guys, Magic Guevara here, and today we're going to be talking about a specific topic, and trust me, this has nothing to do with Jeremy the Ostrich whatsoever. Today's topic is going to be on my babyhood friend, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, this is actually going to be what the fans have to say about Crash. Now, don't get me wrong, Crash Bandicoot was my very first favorite when I was little. My very first game, to be exact. Next to Tekken 3, and Spyro, and Ridge Racer, and Namco Museum Volume 3. Out of the entire bunch, Crash Bandicoot was the only game I liked playing a lot. Well, the second game. Well, these are the originals. I love the originals. They are classics and they represent my childhood. They really do. But the complaint about the Crash fans is how much they hate the new version of Crash. There's nothing wrong with Crash at all. Even though he's got tattoos. Well, think about it. Why do you think he wore those gloves? Probably to shield it? But as the years went by, the gloves got worn out. And he found out that he had them all along. There's a theory saying that when he was being under those experiments, Dr. Cortex gave him those gloves to hide the tattoos. That's a theory. I don't know. Crash Legend 25 found... Oh yeah, Crash Legend 25. This guy, he's a Crash fan as well as I am. Because I love Crash Bandicoot also. Well, I would call myself a Crash fan because now I like Jeremy and pretty much my life is focused on Jeremy stuff. But the truth is, both me and him agreed that the changes are good because video games innovate and they change the ways for players to play the game. However, the only thing I would understand is why most people criticize the games Crash had in the past, Wrath of Cortex and Crash Twinsanity. Now, what I want to say is bringing innovation to the table, and it represents gameplay from yesteryear. It's like maybe people liked playing that stuff when they were little, and they would still play it to get that nostalgia charm. I mean, I like both Wrath of Cortex and Twinsanity. I got both games, by the way. But the only thing is, Wrath of Cortex resembles Crash Bandicoot Warped. And that is one thing I do hate about Naughty Dog when they used to own Crash Bandicoot. Because it just looked at Crash Bandicoot's 2 design and then continued on with it. Same design. And all they did was add relics and then still gathering crystals and gems. It's the same thing with Wrath of Cortex. And you gain power-ups when you beat bosses. Twinsanity. Okay, now Twinsanity, that was when the design changed Crash Bandicoot. Now before I move on to his, newer games, for those people saying that Crash Bandicoot is different, Crash Bandicoot hasn't changed at all. He's still orange, he has the green eyes, he has those black eyebrows, he's furred out, and he still wears blue pants, and his ears are perky, and his hair is spiky. But the tattoos and the making his hands bigger, cream-colored palms, and the stripe that's cream on his stomach, that's not changing anything. He had pink lips before in the past, but now his lips are cream colored. What I'm saying is, Nitro Kart Crash Bandicoot started aging, rapidly changing. I mean, look at Crash. He's getting older. He's maturing by a mile. I mean, he's still his original silly, funny self from the previous games, Twinsanity and Tag Team Racing. But when you see his design, he's wearing a belt also, and he's got the chucks in Tag Team Racing, and he talks gibberish. Hey, at least it's better than him not saying anything in Twinsanity. Although I do miss him saying his signature, wow! Because he doesn't say that anymore if he dies. He just moans in pain. Besides, Jess Harnell did the voice of Crash in the Sierra games, who also did the voice of Spyro in A Hero's Tale. Now here's one thing that gets me confused. Naughty Dog released Crash Bandicoot in 1996. Insomniac Games released Spyro the Dragon in 1998. What I'm saying here is, Crash Bandicoot was popular and he had gained success before Spyro. But then Spyro gained more popularity than the Bandicoot, which eventually became Skylanders. Activision made the game, but when Sierra, after they made Titans and Mind Over Mutant, by the way, those are really cool games. I don't have the games, but I love the gameplay. But when Activision got it, they saw the horrible comments on YouTube and what people say about the new Crash, that they shut down the series. And it's the Crash fans' fault that Crash doesn't have any more games. Crash Bandicoot is dead. He's up in video game heaven right now, with all those other forgotten games. What I'm saying here is, it's the Crash fans' fault that there are no more Crash games. And I really want to see another Crash game in the future, because I love Crash Bandicoot, even Boom Bang. I know people don't like Crash Boom Bang, but remember, I'm entitled to my own opinion. I like it when they make mini games for Crash Bash. I just like Crash Boom Bang. I like the sprites of Crash Bandicoot. He was still smiling, showed his teeth. He looked like the Tag Team Racing version, however, digitized, pixeled, and 8-bit. Really, nothing's wrong with that. But let's just continue on. For all you people who made those comments, because I've seen various negative comments on YouTube about Crash. He's probably up there in video game heaven. He's literally crying right now. His tears are coming out of those green eyes of his. He's seeing how negative people are treating him. He's been gone for so long and hasn't had a video game for how many years? 2008 was when he had his last game. And now he's with nothing. So, it's your choice, Crash fans. So this has been my rant on Crash fans. You may comment and say if you like the Crash Bandicoot series, or did you like the original Crash and new Crash combined. I just really hope that you guys can get where I'm going. And don't forget to check out those videos on his original gameplay. And tell Activision that you like the series in general, and maybe they'll make a new Crash game, because who knows? Maybe they will, and Crash Bandicoot would surely appreciate it. See you guys later.